Good afternoon, folks. It's Nick, and I'm back in the kitchen. Today we have a chicken curry to make. Been thinking about this for a few days. We got a lot of poultry from the food bank last month, or this month. It's still November. Got 2 chickens and a turkey. Just an abundance of poultry. So I cooked one of the chickens the other day. Made a Thanksgiving dinner. Froze some of it, and I still have a lot of chicken meat left, so I want to use it for a chicken soup and a chicken curry. Freya likes, she wants to eat the skin of the chicken, so that's gonna stretch that chicken a little bit more. And I got the bones in the chicken broth to make like chicken stock. So I did that the other day. Let me show you that. Got here it is. Got this nice chicken stock here. Let's get straight to business here. It's congealed. We got some chicken fat on there, and there's going to be some nice collagen and gelatins in there. Nice proteins, and I want to use the bulk of this for, well, maybe probably 2/3 of it for chicken soup, and use about 1/3 for chicken curry today. We'll see if I can do them both at once. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 chicken dishes in one afternoon. We'll see how far we get. But let me show you the other ingredients while I got the camera down there. Got the chicken, of course. Put that on the side. Chicken broth. There's some chicken meat here. We'll see how far this goes in the peanut butter jar. Like I said, there's skins and bones in the pot with the broth, so that's good. I got a potato here for the curry. I got some chili, some jalapenos we could put in the curry. An eggplant that I just bought from the store today, and a carrot. Thought that would be nice. This is for the curry. We've got some Vermont curry from package here, and I thought it'd be nice to put some tomato sauce and some spinach in there. Okay, the other optional item is I got a can of coconut milk way in the back here. Let me get it ready before we get started here, and maybe we need it, maybe we don't. Pretty buried back there. Here it is. Okay. So, got all our stuff out. I like to sort of get all my stuff out so that I don't forget anything. So that's a good start. All right. We got a wok here. We can cook all these things. Our potatoes should be about ready. Park cooked it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes. Looks like maybe I could have gone longer, but oh well. Let's go for it. Turn on this front burner. Boom. There it is. The wok will take a fairly high heat. We got some. Let's go for the coconut oil. Let's use the coconut oil here. Get the big spoon. Scoop out some coconut oil. Wow. Well, during the summer, the coconut oil was liquefied, and now it's getting cooler, decidedly, as you can tell by my struggling hands here to get the coconut oil out of the jar. So it's gotten a little cooler. You can tell I'm wearing a hat, got a sweater on. It's not. I mean, it's still really nice. It's what, November 30th today. And we got still pretty good weather. It's probably 65, 70 degrees outside. And I still feel lucky to live out here. So that's nice. Just washing my hands off. Get the coconut oil off. Chop up that potato. It's still nice, the sun shines just about every day. We had I guess it was cloudy this morning, and it was cloudy yesterday, so But it's not raining a lot. Maybe still once every week, once every couple weeks it'll rain. I'm gonna cube these potatoes, cube or dice. One of these days I'm gonna look it up, see what size I'm actually doing here. So we'll cut up our potatoes, put those in the pan. I think that'll be nice to put those in the pan first, get those going. Things I think are stabilizing between Frey and I. I think we have a little bit better understanding of each other and what we want. So that's nice. I'm gonna go back to New England in a couple weeks to pack up that apartment. It'd be nice to focus on my new life here without thinking about leaving. I guess new relationships are like that. You never know. You never know where you stand, and it's hard. It's hard to get close to somebody new. But you know, if you don't do it, then you're just alone and sad. It takes work. Oh, well, that's life, right? All right, get these potatoes in there. Just a couple more. I love this gas stove. It's really nice. The high heat of the burners. You really get a good fond going quickly on your vegetables. It's got some nice cookware there, the wok. It's not a bad little apartment here. One bedroom. I'm pretty satisfied. We're gonna see if we can move to Orange County in the winter, much closer to where she's primarily doing her training. So that'd be great for her. I'm still looking for work, so I'm sort of able to work wherever. I got a little job from the Park Service. Did get a little job. It'll be a little bit of income, but not a lot. So gotta keep looking. Got a whole. That's a big potato. Maybe we'll do half the eggplant. Yeah. Let's do half the eggplant. Save the other half for another day. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but we'll figure out something. All these little bags here. Of course, we gotta get some onions and garlic, right? Some more garlic here. All right, been 9 minutes already. Got some potatoes going. I'm sure these videos get long. Get long so easily, don't they? Time flies, doesn't it? Everything takes longer than you think it will. Like, oh, let me cook a curry. It's gonna take half an hour. No, it's gonna take a full hour. Oh well. Oh well. It's just, it takes as long as it takes, right? Got our potatoes going there. Let's chop up this eggplant while we're waiting on those to get a good fond. They're getting there. They're getting there quick. But yeah, it's been 10 minutes now. 10 minutes. Just about. Put some salt in there. Maybe not too much. The Vermont curry's got quite a bit, I think. so we can use that for salt too. Now, all right. Here's a question: do we want to use the wok, or do we want to cast off the potatoes, put them on the side somewhere, and then cook the eggplants? Well, probably more efficient to cast off the potatoes once they got their fun there. And what do we put them in? Just put them on a plate. Try that. How are we doing, potatoes? Take a couple more minutes now. Potatoes. Yeah, it's going to take a couple more minutes. What can you do? What can you do? It takes as long as it takes. I used to tell that to my boss, PhD, but they don't like hearing that, you know. Nobody likes hearing that in the business world, or you know, Freya's real interested to get married, and I said, well, you know, we take some time to get to know each other first. Make sure it's what we want to do. My wise friend, well, my ex-girlfriend, Josie back home, she says, you know, Nick, be sure Freya's the one you want, because, you know, you can get married real easy, but I tell you, it's much harder to get divorced than it is to get married. So be sure she's the one you want. I tell that to Freya. Freya thinks it's good advice too. So. Thank you, Josie. Thank you, Josie. Alright. Well, I'm starting to get a decent fawn on these potatoes there. Let me show you. Got this pesky string hanging down. Let's see if we can move the camera a little bit so I don't have to deal with that. This doesn't ruin everything. Move the camera. I got a case for the camera, so that's exciting. Oh, there's a string again. Lovely. I can take it up. I don't know. Again. Production problems. These are the pitfalls of the home kitchen show. Here we go. Just one camera and a window. Well, it is the afternoon. I have decent light coming through the window. At least we got that working for us. Don't have to worry about lighting issues today. Some advantages of the kitchen and the afternoon light. Little kitchen in San Gabriel Valley here. Got our eggplants chopped up. Got an onion here, carrot. Let's keep going. Let's do that. Let's cast off these potatoes and use the wok ultimately. Combine everything. So let's get a plate. Let's get a plate. Get the big bowl. Well, it's a medium bowl, but you know, what can you do? I'll use the medium bowl. Take this in the medium bowl. Oh. And lost a couple. I'm gonna wash them off. Just put them in there. That's okay. All right. Probably use some more coconut oil. Put some more coconut oil in the pan. Loosen some up. Oh, the spoon's warm now. That's good. It's like cutting butter with a hot knife. Coconut oil with a warm spoon. we go. A little more coconut oil. Yeah, I got a variety of oils up there. Avocado, coconut, olive oil. What else we got up there? Sesame oil. Got a couple types of olive oil. A couple types of olive oil, in fact. What else we got up there? Oh, there's cooking spray. I don't know, canola oil maybe. Alright, so we got our hot pan there. It melted pretty quick, that coconut oil. And eggplants. That's probably like a little bit of salt too. Just give it a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. See? Good one. Oh. Oh, look how quickly the eggplant just took all that oil. What they really want is oil. Coconut oil. Alright, let's give them some more oil. Why not? Why not? Even if it is less than 70 degrees today in California, still give them the coconut oil. Here we go. Alright. See if we can get this in there. Stir it around, melt it down. Okay. Free up my cooking area. Free up my workspace. Okay. That's an eggplant thing. Okay. Next up, get an onion. Oh, well, Curry loves onion, and let's just do like half of it. Let's go nuts here. Let's go big. Let's go big with the onion. Chop it up. I'm gonna quarter it, and then get the. This is how I like to do it. Get the stem off and get the some skin type stuff on top. There we go. So that'll peel your onion pretty quick. That, get the bottom, get the top. And then, sometimes you get something like this. And just take that whole layer off because I don't have to mess with it. Put this in the garbage. So, I did find out about the garbage. I found out about recycling specifically. Recycling, turns out, I kept feeling guilty, I tell you, I was throwing away these cans, and I didn't know if I was doing the right thing or not. If I was, just throwing them away. What became of these cans? And it turns out, back in the 90s, at Monterey Park, the city where I'm living here, the municipality, they made this facility to separate the recycled materials from the garbage. Stuff that just goes to the landfill. I'd never heard of this before. I'm really not sure what to believe, but that's what they say. So that's how we're supposed to do it around here. You just put everything in the garbage, and they'll sort it out later. You rip up your bags and go through it all, and that's how they do it here. That's not what Freya says, but Freya says nobody cares about that here. I don't know if that's true, but the Chinese community does have different priorities. It's an interesting neighborhood, and so I never told you this, but I've been thinking about my grandparents a lot. I'm out here. My grandparents lived in Worcester, And to me, they lived in a proper neighborhood in Worcester. And they raised my dad and my uncle there, and now I think about cities as places where young people go to work, and they work hard, and they have good jobs, and they spend lots of money on housing, and they go out to eat and things like this. I don't think of them, and then once people pair off and get married and have children, their expenses are a little higher, and they don't need to socialize as much, and so they go off and live in the suburbs, right? But my grandparents, they lived in Worcester. Worcester's a fairly large city in New England. It's the second largest city in New England. 150,000 people or so. Those eggplants are starting to look good here. Let's put them with the potatoes. And go for the onions. Got our onions done. Put them in the pan. One right after the next. So, my grandparents were living in Worcester, and I guess this is why I think of them out here. They lived in the city, and I don't think of myself. Got the ventilation. Let's turn on the ventilation system. It's gonna get a little loud. It's all right. And so my grandparents lived in Worcester, in the city, years ago, and now here I am. But I don't think of myself as old. It's the neighborhood. See, we live with a bunch of, in Monterey Park here, this corner of Monterey Park anyway. There's a lot of older folks, a lot of older Chinese people, and it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. It's nice. Some families and retirees. I think there's actually a lot of multi-generational homes here, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, it reminds me, you go to the park and there's a bunch of old folks and families and people with children. There's a little bit of everybody there, so it's neat that it has like a real community, multi-generational sort of neighborhood, and that reminds me of what I saw as a kid. When we went to visit my grandparents in Worcester. There's many generations there. It illustrated, that the neighborhood would accommodate everyone. That was a nice feeling to have. I think, Boston always stressed me out. The idea that you go to Boston, and pay so much for housing there, and single-family homes and multi-generational homes they're difficult to make work out there. So that always intimidated me. Living in the city, moving to Boston. Let me blow my nose. I'll be back. Alright, so the ventilation system's going. That's good. We got a fan here. Put the onions going there. Go down again. What else we got? What else do we want to do today? Got a whole list of items. A little bit of time left on the onions here. This little escapee. Let's do the carrot next. Lots more carrots today, so I can use that. Maybe a lot of carrots. Let's just cut it lengthwise first. I'm confounded by a carrot. Just don't know how to approach this thing. It's like a wild animal, strange animal. I don't know what to do with this carrot. Let's cut it off. That'll work. That should work. Maybe it is a lot and I want to leave some. Let's see. We'll see. Let's see what it looks like. Save some for the chicken soup. It's always a good idea to, you know, have future plans. Have something else to look forward to. Other uses for things. My Uncle Jim died last night. He was a scientist like me and a mentor, or at least a role model. Not much of a mentor, I guess, but a role model anyway. He was an oceanographer, physical oceanographer on the Cape. Lived in Nyack when I was young. He was doing some graduate research there. I guess that's Columbia, huh? Yeah, Lamont Doherty. And yeah, I always looked up to him. He was a good scientist. He's a good man. You know, I'm lucky to have a lot of good, talented, and you know, people of outstanding character in my family. So I feel grateful for that. I think we're gonna stop there with the carrots. Onions are about done. I think we can make the transfer. Yeah, I think we can make the transfer. Oh, onions in here. I don't know if you can see this. No, I'm off the You got a spatula with square edges and a pan that's it's round, so it's difficult to scrape off everything and clean it out with. Wrong shapes. So yeah, so my Uncle Jim passed away last night. It's sad, but you know, he was I think everybody feels good about him. He was well liked. Good man. Chop up some jalapenos here. Curry. Already got the fan going. So doing the right thing there. Do another here. Yeah, I just my cousin Natalie moved to New Mexico a few years ago. I didn't realize how long she'd been out there. Meaning to visit her, and finally I got the opportunity since I moved out here to Los Angeles. And these chili peppers, these jalapenos, I'm going to cut up real small. Let's see. And I'll show you the face here. Maybe I'll even look at you from time to time while I chop things. So, my cousin Natalie invites me and Freya out there to New Mexico for Thanksgiving, and I thought, why not? Like this is it. What a great opportunity to go out there and finally see where she's living. And they bought this, it's a good sized house for stupid cheap out there. It didn't require major renovations or anything. So they're real happy, and they moved out there to be close to their daughter, Natalie and John's daughter, Tori, her husband Andrew, and their daughter Deva, sorry, D-E-V-A, Deva, like David. A little spelling me. That's just how it is. Get some more coconut oil in the pan. Carrots require some oil. Let's help them out here. I'm sure they're happy. Making a lot of noise here, I know. Alright, there's a small one. Let's shut the fan off for a minute. There we go. Okay. Yeah, got a lot of nice noises going on here. Happy noises. When I was working for the Geological Survey, my boss Steve, he'd say, he hired me. First job he hired me for was to scan a bunch of documents and put them on the internet. Whenever he heard the sound of the scanner, he said, this is good. I like the sound of that scanner, Nick. It makes me know that things are getting done. It makes me feel good. So, noisy work is sometimes good. So, I was telling you about, I interrupted myself. I interrupted my Thanksgiving story here. Yeah, so Natalie invited me out to Raton in New Mexico. Raton is this tiny little town up in the northeast corner of New Mexico there, and there's a pass. This is an old mining town. There's a pass in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains there, right on the edge of the Great Plains. You can go through the pass on the highway or the rail, and this is a great transit boon for some folks trying to navigate the great desert of the southwestern United States 100 years ago or so. It's still very useful today. Well, probably useful to the indigenous peoples that lived there before the white folks got there. Displaced the indigenous folks, but killed them. Let's be honest, killed them. Can't celebrate Thanksgiving without acknowledging things properly. I'm just washing my hands off camera. The chili peppers will sting your eyes when you go to rub your eyes later. You can remember you're cooking. It's always no fun. Alright, I think our peppers are about, carrots are about done. These are carrots, not peppers. So let's, you know what, let's just combine the two of them. Do the peppers real quick. Better turn on that pan. It's gonna hurt. Turn it on quick. There it is. Alright, turn the pans on. Alright, peppers from the pan. Give them a little, stir them around a little bit. Okay, good. Jalapeno carrots. Got these medium-sized bowls getting pretty full. Doing the right thing. And actually, I guess we're going to just use it. We're going to use the wok as a vessel. So just put everything in there. One more. The last thing I wanted to fry was the spinach, or the chicken. Let's dig out some chicken from the peanut butter jar. Disgusting using my hands like this, I know. I think we can dig out. Let's dig out 2/3 of it here. One more piece. Okay. And put the rest. One more piece. Put the rest in the soup. Let's get it here. The rest in the soup, and the soup will have skins and meat. But our curry really needs the chicken. We'll put it over rice. We'll work out. We'll wash my hands again. Slip on the knife and cut my fingers off. Chicken grease on my hands. Well, we're smoking here. Smoking here in the pan. Move this around. Chop up this chicken quick. Some pepper in there. Chop up this chicken quick. And we can put it in the pan there. Wash the grease off my hands again. It really is remarkable. Oh. How much you can get from a chicken. Oh, got some garlic too. Let's put this chicken in there. Put the garlic in there in a hot second. Hopefully I can peel that garlic sooner than later. Garlic going. Stem. 2. Another clove in the bag here. Wedge it open with a knife. Pop it open there. So pop it open. So it pops. Okay. Okay. Good go. Alright. Look at these cloves of garlic. I'm not sure what it's called. A clove. Yeah, it's a clove. These are 2 cloves. Maybe they're cleaved. They're cleaved from the bulb. They're cloves. I don't know. My English isn't that good. We need a lexicographer. Tell us about the origin of cloves of garlic. I'm just squashing them flat here. Cut off the stem. Pop them out. Cut the stem. Make sure nothing's burning here. Things are cooking. Got a good bond on things. Okay. Everything stays in the pan because they walk with the high sides and the large volume. Alright, so we crushed 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Yeah, just crushed them. And then what I do is I'll take the sort of slide out the meat there, the bulb, or the I don't know, the white bit, the one you want to eat. Leave the skin type thing. Toss that in the garbage there. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. It come out pretty neat. You hear my duck noises? I don't know. Let me know. We'll see if that comes out. Duck noises. Record duck noises right here. And then I'm just gonna chop up these garlic. Go against the. I might do it a couple ways, but mostly I'm gonna just go against the long axis here, parallel to the long axis of the garlic, perpendicular to the long axis of the garlic. And then go through it again. Let's see. Yeah, go through it again. Put that the other way. 90 degrees to that. Chop it a little smaller. Alright, so there we have minced garlic. ventilation system is better than it was. I mean, you saw what happened in episode 1 with those chili peppers. It was, you know, got a little hairy there. Alright, so we got this going now. This is fun. I think we're done. Probably we're at 40 minutes here on the video. So what we're gonna do now is open some cans and make a liquid. We have everything we want. We have a list here. Vermont curry, spinach, tomato sauce. So I got those things. Potato, carrot, onion, chicken, jalapenos. Alright. Got everything. We just have the 3 cans. The tomato sauce, the spinach, and the curry. Let's put the and of course the chicken breast there. Let's get a scoop of the let's put the other veggies back in there. There we go. And okay. See all that, right? There we go. Yeah. See it? Okay, now we got a vegetable base for the curry, chicken. All kinds of goodies going on here. And we can ultimately serve this over rice, even with the potatoes. Okay. I like carbohydrates and vegetables. I don't, I'm not particular. It's all good. Still won't stretch though. Alright, now it's Vermont curry. We can take a scoop or 2 of this chicken broth. Scooping device. Use scooping device. That's it, dude. This is a nice ladle. Let's just take a scoop out. Gelatinous chicken goop. There we go. This is, like I said, let's use like a 1/3 of it for the chicken curry today. Use the other for the chicken soup. That's about a 1/3. No. Maybe we've got some bones in there, but when I went through this yesterday, I made sure there's all big bones, so even if there's bones in there, it's not going to pose a choking hazard. There's big bones in there. There's some good gelatins and fats. That'll make a nice curry. Nice curry. Yeah, we may need to add some water too, ultimately. We'll see. See where we go, but we got the tomato sauce and the spinach, and there's a lot of water in those too. So we're going to find out how much water we need, if any. I think I'm going to turn the fan off again. Hope I can breathe now that we got our noxious aromatic herbs volatilized, mostly. Just some chicken skin. If anybody likes chicken skin, I like that about her. She's using all the resources. Yeah, so I interrupted my story. So we went to Raton to celebrate Thanksgiving. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Curry. Alright, so we can put some Vermont curry in there. Raton in New Mexico. It was nice. It was, Natalie's doing well out there. She's got a trivia game going that she runs, and she's volunteering. She's working, not volunteering at the school. She's working there. They pay her. She's working as a substitute teacher. There's some Vermont. I have no idea. I don't use this stuff often, so I'm gonna crush it a little bit if I can. If I can't, this I don't know. It's a garlic skin. I don't want that in there. Get rid of that. Maybe cut it. Yeah, let's cut it. There we go. Cut it easily. So this is, it's like a bouillon, Vermont curry. Let's just drop it in there. See where that gets us. We'll leave it out. We may need some more. I have no idea. Like I said, I do not work with this often. This Vermont curry. It does have a nice smell, though. Got some good flavors going on here. good. And it's about the right consistency now. We'll see what the spinach and tomatoes do to it. So I could use a little bit more water. And the spinach and tomatoes do that. So yeah, so we made it out to Raton and visited my cousins out there in New Mexico, and it was nice to see them finally. Nice to get out there, and I'm just gonna open a can of spinach and a can of tomatoes. Nothing to see here. Got my little can opener. Wash my hands again. I've got that bouillon on my hands. Made it out to Raton, little town. It's cold up there. It's cold up there. You know, they're up in elevation there, up in New Mexico, 7,000, 8,000 feet. Probably not 8,000, 7,500 or so, 7,300. I'm not sure. But high. You know, we're just a few hundred feet here in the San Gabriel Valley. Just I think 400 feet or so. Just like where I was living in Leverett. Similar elevations. Plop that spinach in there. Right on. There goes the spinach. Oh. I don't know if I need to rinse out the cans before they go to the municipal collection facility there. Wild, huh? Right? Back in the 90s, they figured this out here apparently, and you still can't do it anywhere else. You put your garbage and your recycling all on the same stream. Maybe it's a lie. I don't know. You never know. Look it up if you want. There it is. Monterey Park. Athens is the company. Athens Disposal Services. Come by on Monday morning with the trucks. Collect all your garbage. Okay, so there's a spinach. Let's do a tomato too. Let's do a tomato sauce too. They give us all this wonderful stuff from the food pantry. I think we should use it. Let's do it. Let's use it. Yeah, Raton's a little town. They had a little tree lighting ceremony there after Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving. That's how they celebrate Black Friday there. They gather around in a little park and they got the tree strung up with lights and they plug them in, and there was some music. My cousin Natalie played the flute. There was a little community band. It was sweet actually. I mean, it was sweet. There's a tomato sauce. There it goes. Turned green with the spinach. Turned a little green with the spinach and now red with the tomatoes. Let me put a splash of water in the can. Make sure to get all of it. Do it again. Here you go. Alright, so I think that's about it. This is our chicken curry. Give it a taste here. See where we're at. Oh! One more item. Let's stir this around. This is a lot of curry. I'll probably freeze some of this. I had a discussion with Freya about now that looks like curry, doesn't it? About the consistency of curry. I had a discussion with Freya. You know, actually we had a fight about the cooking. It wasn't about the cooking. It was about feeling. You know, I was feeling unappreciated with my cooking, and what had happened was I'll cook a lot of food, you know, like this. So get a big pot of chicken curry, right? and I'm excited. I got this big pot of chicken curry. She's excited. We're eating it, and after a few days, she decides it's no good. She's like, I can't eat this anymore. And I'm like, well, what are we gonna do? I put all this work into it. Don't you want it? And she says, well, yeah, I don't think so. So so I feel slighted, and now I gotta eat this stuff, and so I don't say anything. And after a few days, I'm eating it by myself, and I stopped cooking because I got all this food, and she's not eating it, and I don't know what to do. And she gets home one night and she says, where's my dinner? And I said, well, baby, look, I didn't cook because you weren't eating my stuff, and I gotta eat this stuff. I feel a little bit resentful at that point. And so she gets angry with me, and I felt upset that she was so seemingly ungrateful for the things I'd offered to her. And now she wants more. I mean, come on. Anyway, so we're gonna freeze stuff. If I make too much, we'll probably freeze half of this and serve it over rice and for the next few days, and come back to it on another day. Take it out of the freezer, and then that'll be nice. We'll have that for another day. All right. I tasted it. It tastes pretty good. It doesn't have a ton of curry flavor, but it's got some spice. The vegetables are there. It does have some good flavor. So I'm happy with it. I'm gonna just I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna do the coconut. It's quite a bit. Can't see that. So let's call this a wrap, and I'll come back maybe with the chicken soup. Maybe not. We'll see. All right. We'll see where I'm at with the. I think I can do that. All right. Take care. We'll see you for chicken soup next time.